Hi everybody, welcome to week 2, module 2. The cadets are on spring break this week, so I get to dress like a regular person and not a officer. So hopefully you got started with the class and figured out the different assignments and where everything goes and how the process works. So I will be reviewing and grading your assignments early this week, and we'll give you an opportunity to redo anything if you mess something up or give you some feedback that can help you to improve for next time. So let me know if you have any questions. So, as you found out in the first week, the study of organizational behavior really looks at understanding why people act the way they do, being able to predict how people are going to act if you take or choose not to take certain actions, and then also influencing behavior. So this module is all about understanding people at work, and there are a variety of different ways that we can do that. If you've had some psychology classes, some of these concepts are going to look familiar to you, looking at individual differences, the process of perception and attitudes as they relate to behavior. So my visual here is of the big 5. So we're going to be using chapters 3 and 4 of your textbook. There will be another journal to write about authentic leadership, so one of the characteristics of principled leaders, a discussion board, a written assignment, and a journal. Hopefully you'll get used to that. So the discussion this week is asking you to evaluate your own organization as a best place to work. So if you take a look at Fortune 100's best companies to work for list, take a look at the SAS case at the beginning of chapter 4. You'll see some, kind of outstanding examples of what it takes to create a great workplace. So do you work for one of these companies? We see lists all the time. Organizations publicize if they get on the list because they want you to know that their employees have said that's a great place to work. So in your discussion post this week, evaluate the organization's, the SAS case. What are they doing to influence attitudes and outcomes? What are they doing that puts them on the best list? Evaluate your current or most recent employer. Did you feel satisfied? Commitment? Did you exhibit performance and OCBs? So these are extra optional organizational citizenship behaviors that help others in the workplace. So these are all the outcomes we look at with organizational behavior. Did you miss work? Did you leave? Provide positive and negative examples. You don't have to name your employer. 3, so learning about these great organizations, evaluating your own. What could your organization have done better? And then finally, what will you do if you are a manager or leader, informally or formally, now or in the future, to try to positively influence attitudes and outcomes? So again, post your original response by Wednesday so that people have time to respond and respond to at least 2 different posts. Okay, so the individual assignment this week is taking a look at fit. So do you fit with your organization? Do you fit with your job? And asking you to take a look at and evaluate that. So to get you started in thinking about what you're looking for, I have an activity for you called Catch Your Dreams, and you'll have to identify 27 dreams or things you'd like to accomplish, kind of a bucket list process. You don't have to give me your list, okay? So what you should respond to is reflecting on that experience. What did you learn from the process about what you value, what you'd like to accomplish? Were you surprised at all? What values do you hold? So this is overlaps with the journal for this week. Do your dream categories align with those values? And then the real focus here is to assess your current person-job fit. Okay, so your values, your interests, are you a good fit with the specific job that you're in right now? And then are you a good fit with the organization that you're a part of? So given your values, the mission and values of the organization, Is there a good fit? Is there a good match? And then finally, what do you conclude from all this reflection? What steps should you take to better align your dreams and values with your job? If you're in a leadership role, is there something you can do for your employees to help them get into a job that better aligns with their values? As you're seeking new employees, assuming you have a choice, how might you use what you learned from this experience? And then finally, the journal for this week is asking you to think about, reflect on embracing your true, authentic self. So here's another activity for you. Comes from, Bill George's book, Discover Your True North Field Guide. And he's written a book on discovering your true north. And this specific activity asks you to draw a picture of your life path up to this date. So you do not have to submit this. You do it however you want to do it. So start on the left, and you have birth, and the upper right corner is present day. So what are the key milestones that you identify in your life up to this point? So everybody's map is going to look different depending on how old you are, how many life experiences, how many jobs. Answer the following questions. So who have been the main influences? And you can share, as much as you want to share. What experiences are key as you look at and reflect back on your path? What's been the most difficult challenge you've faced so far? Bill George calls this the crucible, and encourages us all to turn the crucible into an opportunity for personal growth. Okay, so having a challenge and working through that challenge, what do you learn? How do your life experiences shape your values, and how well are you living your values? So that's it for this week. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll look forward to learning about you and reading your responses from week 1.